Cordia, it's my pleasure to recite for you my edited version of a published article by our good friend Michael Clemenger called Rage Against Old Age. The death of my good friend Cyril Ryan affected me in ways I had not expected. I now became more acutely aware of the passage of time. While browsing through an anthology of William Butler Yeats's poetry, looking for Cyril's favourite poem, my eyes fell upon a poem called Sailing to Byzantium. It was a poem I came across many years ago while I was studying my Leaving Cert. As I read the lines slowly, I realised the poem's significant theme had been lost upon my young mind. Miss Tierney, my teacher, had told us that Sailing to Byzantium would be the poem that would be talked about in all the ages yet to come, a fitting tribute to Ireland's greatest poet. I can still see Miss Tierney now, standing at the open window with her grey hair and that yellow jumper. It was as if she was speaking words of wisdom of what was yet to come. She must have been 60 years of age at the time. I remember feeling sorry that she was so old and being repelled by her oldness. I promised myself I would never be that old. I firmly believed that I would remain in the school of everlasting youth, on the far side of the street from where 1,000 Cyril Ryans wait to be flatlined. Their beds quickly reoccupied by other nameless faces. I would not go into that grand good night. I would never grow old. But the absurdity of this life hit me when a teacher colleague of mine uttered that dreadful word ageism. I soon realised that I would have to learn a new vocabulary, the language of the old. Words and phrases like grey brigade, dependency, elderly, very old, becoming a pensioner, bus passes, hearing aids, wheelchairs, incontinence pads, hip replacements, arthritis, stents, constipation, gammy knees, hemorrhoids, old ears, old fossils, burdens on society, potential bed blockers, rollatters, Zimmer frames, walking sticks, pension books, ramps, wobbly on the feet, eyesight not great, stiff joints, varicose veins, Senecott prunes, bingo, free TV licence, the fuel allowance, extra payment at Christmas, funeral plans, wills, and a free GP card. I was reminded of a poem by Tennyson when he wrote of nature as being red in tooth and claw. Winter would come and slay that which nature had begot in the springtime of youth. The old condemned to die a while, to endure the cruelty of nature, to leave behind the bodily pleasures, sex and regeneration, forced to listen to the ticking of the clock upon the wall. Holy Fathers, confessions at the ready, holy water on the brow, holy Eucharist on the tongue, all ready for the posting to whatever or whoever lives in the sky. And yet, human nature rebels. All praise to those who refuse to go gently into the good night.